Okay, gentlemen, today we are going to learn about the lightning strikes. What is lightning strikes? Intensity of lightning strikes, damages caused by these lightning strikes, and its effects on aircraft. Look at these slides. Oh! What happens? The light strikes a tree and completely damage the tree. They are of so high intensity to damage the tree completely. The lightning strikes are of high intensity to damage any installation like house, buildings, aircraft, etc. Now imagine what will happen if these high potentiality lights strikes an aircraft. These will damage the aircraft completely or partially, carrying hundreds of passengers. It will damage the aircraft and leads it towards a catastrophic accidents. If we look to our past history, where aircraft are not so designed to protect the protections of lightning strikes. In past history, several aircrafts are crashed by lightning strikes. There is a case studies. On December 8, 1963, the Boeing 707 serving the flight crashed near Lightening, Maryland, killed all 81 people on board. How catastrophic this accidents? We will look about the tangible causes, that is, aircraft is completely crashed and all 81 passengers are fatally crashed. But with these accidents, there are much more intangible losses. Their families, their beloved ones, their children, who will look after their death, their feelings, their emotions, and much more will linked with these crashes. Now, gentlemen, how this lighting forms? Lighting is an electric current within a thunder clouds, way off in the sky. Many small bits of ice, frozen raindrops, bumps into each other and they move around in the air. With their movements caused by the air, they collapse, they causes collisions with each other, and these collisions causes electric current and static charges. After a while, the whole clouds fills with electric charges. These electric charges caused by bit of ice, frozen raindrops, as we already know that at the upper level the temperatures are drops below zero, and in the aircraft the height which it flies at 36,000 feet, the temperature drops up to -57 C. There is the raindrops becomes ice How it forms? Lighting is an electric current when thunderclouds way up in the sky. Many small beta pipe bumps to each other as they move in the air. All of those collisions create an electric charges of high intensity. These electric charges, which is caused by the raindrops and the ice forms, formed a tree, a lighting tree. This tree is of course of high potentiality, tends to search for a ground. As we know already, the electrical charges always tends to search for a ground, and we know that the lightning strikes is about charges up millions of amperes, more than 1 lakh amperes current within it, and this tree will immediately search for a ground. And we know that, gentlemen, we know that the earth is at zero potential, and the best ground for these lightning strikes and these lightning tree is the earth. These high potential lightning strikes tends to ground through earth. This tree will provide the high charges, and thus it forms lightning. It means thunder. Now imagine the catastrophic effects. We as aviation professional must identify the areas potentially hazards for lightning strikes. This is an aircraft. Complete aircraft outer skins, wings, empennage, nose are the potential hazards for the lightning strikes. If these areas are not protected, shielded or bonded, ultimately this will result a catastrophic crash. Crash the aircraft. In modern aircraft, there is much more stress given by the bonding, shielding of the aircraft. The aircraft structures are so highly bonded and shielded that the aircraft body and different types of aircraft bodies internally resistance are too much low, up to 0.01 ohm, and a small amount of current will cause to flow in the aircraft from nose to tail with no resistance. Now gentlemen, if these lightning strikes hit an aircraft which are not bonded and shielded and protected, what will happen? That will cause the aircraft complete destroy and leads towards a catastrophic accident. And as we have learned in our case studies, that 81 passengers were crashed in a previous study. If the aircraft were provided with bonding and shielding, these charges were discharged through static dischargers. Gentlemen, these are all efforts made by lightning strikes, but best is the aircraft with composite structures have aluminum skins and web up conductors inside the aircraft skin. These waves provide the electricity to ground immediately after it strikes the aircraft skin, and the static charges built up during the aircraft forward flights. Gentlemen, but we have learned up to till time that aircraft strikes protections, but the best way is that aircraft is preventive measure is that aircraft don't follow the path where lightning strikes occurs frequently, or probably causing lightning strikes and the clouds precipitated with the lightning strikes. Gentlemen, these efforts, preventive efforts, are made when aircraft is equipped with a weather radar and a lighting and indication as a lightning strikes. When the clouds and the area in which the aircraft is flying, if there is any type of lightning strikes, it will show on the radars. The weather radar inform the pilot about the intensity of the lights, the colors, the different colors, the age of the lightings, and the area in which aircraft is flying. No, this is up to the pilots. He pull up the aircraft or pull down the aircraft to avoid that area which has probably the lightning strikes. We have learned about the weather radars, that the potency of the light, it will change the colors, and up to the age that color will ultimately dimmed and disappeared. Now, gentlemen, come towards the conclusions. We have learned about the lightning strikes, the damage caused by the lightning strikes, and the catastrophic effects when lightning strikes caused to hit the airplane, killing hundreds of passengers. Losses, tangible losses and intangible losses, financial losses which caused by the lightning strikes, and a case study of Boeing 707 flight which is crashed in December 8, 1963, killing 81 people on boards. The high potency lights search for grounds, and it will ground the earth through a thunder, which cause fires in the forest, crash the aircrafts, or completely destroy the buildings or electricity plants. After that, we have learned about the bonding and shieldings, which is the protections from the lightning strikes. And modern aircraft, these effects were very considered, and aircraft are highly bonded. And finally, we as a preventive measures learn about the weather radar and its indications of lightning strikes, their age, their colors, and vicinity in the which aircraft is flown. Gentlemen, this is all about the lightning strikes and its preventive and corrective measures. Thank you.